We are live. Thank you everyone for joining me. Love to see who's joining. I got Mr. Aaron here. Man, I'm probably going to steal some of your ideas in this video. Give me the thumbs up if you guys can hear me okay. Appreciate you guys joining. I'm live on YouTube, live on StreamYard. Know a couple of people scheduled in, but I'm sharing my screen, and this is what I want to help you guys accomplish. Because honestly, this is where I've received most of my leads. Most of my YouTube videos is from Google search. And now I'm actually seeing more and more searches in ChatGPT or different AI searches. So you can see all my tabs I've got up here above. So let me know who's on, where you're watching from, and I'll pull you up on the screen. The main thing I want to do is support each other. So I was just speaking to somebody yesterday that YouTube doesn't have that sharing rate, that follower ratio. You know, a lot of times we don't want to follow too many people on Instagram or don't want to follow too many people on X because it's going to mess with our ratio. For YouTube, you can subscribe to as many people's channels as you want, and no one will know. So let's post your YouTube link down below. Let's support each other, help each other grow. But this is the ultimate goal I want to help you guys with. Because honestly, this is what took me to the next level, was indexing my YouTube videos on Google, on Bing, on ChatGPT now, LinkedIn, Medium, Reddit, and we're going to break it down. I'll also be giving you guys the AI prompt that I'll be showing today, so you can go ahead and start copying and pasting that. But we'll break this down and we'll get into it. Mr. Jonah. So I was lucky enough to talk to Jonah yesterday when he published his first YouTube video. Thanks for joining, brother. Appreciate it. All right, so today what we want to talk about, and feel free, I love the comments, so I really appreciate you guys commenting that so we can break it down even more. But what we're going to do is we're going to do a few things. We're going to take this search and see how you can get here. So what I want to do is come up with a keyword that I want to talk about. I want to create the YouTube video around it. I want to create the description. I want to make sure my thumbnail's on brand. I need to index it on Google. I need to get it into my blog post. I need to post it on Medium, LinkedIn, Reddit, and I need to go tell ChatGPT I've got this video here, and then I'm going to show up in the search results maybe in a few days, a few weeks, or sometimes a few years. So let's dive into it. So the first thing that really is different for me, that I made a change that took my channel to the next level. 95% of my YouTube visitors actually come from Google and now ChatGPT. I hardly get any searches on YouTube from YouTube, which is crazy. It's because I went and I started researching and spending more time on the title. And I think the title has been the biggest game changer for me, along with a few other things I'm going to show you today. But the title's super important. So let's find a title together. And I always start on Google to find this title because I know that's where most of my traffic's coming from. So for me, today, in today's example, I want to say how to create a marketing plan. And the few things I want you guys to really focus in on: how to and what is have been those keywords. I think of myself, what do I usually type if I want to learn something? And that's what you want to think about. Your ideal customers, what are they searching in to learn something? You're the educator, you're going to teach them something. So what I'm finding is that how-to keyword is probably the best keyword. And if we go and look through all my YouTube videos, it's how to, how to, how to, how to. Another one you could say is what is. So for today's example, we'll stick with how to. Now, how to create a marketing plan. That's the keyword I think my customers want to learn something about. So I'm going to scroll down here and I'm going to find those videos. So I'm going to look at these. Top one, how to create the perfect marketing strategy, crazy marketing plans, how to create a marketing plan. So this is pretty much exactly what I want my title to be. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on her channel here. She just got a good SEO backlink. And I'm going to go and look and see that she has 10,000 views on this video. That's a positive thing. Anything with more than a few thousand views means people are actually searching how to create a marketing plan, and they're going to go find this. So what I want to do is I want to make it a little different. I usually go to ChatGPT and I change one word here. So today we're going to change it from how to create a marketing plan to how to create a marketing strategy. Step-by-step guide, step-by-step guide. Now, I don't talk about templates and design tips, so I'm just going to say I'm going to show the blueprint. So today, what I want to do is create a YouTube video specifically for how to create a marketing strategy. So you can see I came in here, made this video, how to create a marketing plan. So we're going to switch this to strategy. That one word difference, that's what's actually going to show up in Google. So if I go and actually type this in, I want to see if anyone else has that exact word. How to create a content strategy? Nope. How to create a marketing plan? So none of these top videos have that exact search term. I'm spending some time on this because I want to really make sure that this comes across, to really spend time and focus on that exact how to search term. That's one word different. I found that just changing that one word, watch me build a marketing strategy. You can see even Neil Patel is one of the gurus in SEO, 37,000 views for that keyword. And I just want mine to be a little different. All right, so the next thing we want to focus on is actually creating the video. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause right there. If you guys are joining, mention your name, where you're calling from, and check in, at. And also, if you have a YouTube channel, post it in the description below for me if you can. Appreciate you guys joining today. All right, the next thing we need to focus on is the actual strategy of making the video. So I'm going to show you guys an example here. Pull this up on my screen. All right, so what I'm going to do is play this. A few big changes that came up that I made that really helped me was asking people to comment. We focus so much on Instagram comments and X comments. We're saying, hey, comment and engage, but we forget to ask our audience to engage on our channel. Mr. Jonah calling in. Jonah, I like how you use the new in there. Zach from Costa Rica. What's up, Zach? Thanks for jumping in. Appreciate it. We just met. I'm in Wilmington, North Carolina. So your Wilmington email totally threw me off. So appreciate you joining here. Let's keep growing. All right. So what we want to look for is right here in the video, within the first 30 seconds, what I do is I ask them to comment. And the goal is the more comments you get, the better your audience will start remembering you, start building that relationship with you, and start wanting to actually learn more about you. So what happens is when somebody watches my YouTube video here and I say comment, I include my X handle down below so they can go subscribe and follow me on X as well. That's just continuing to build that relationship that I think is super key. So I'm asking them to comment right here. So in the first 30 seconds, sometimes I mess it up. It's really hard to do, but at least the first 60 seconds, ask them to leave a comment. And what I say is, hey, comment system down below, and I'll send you my full guide. So you can see that this person right here commented system. They're asking me questions here, and I'm going to go ahead and respond to them from there. The next thing you want to do is introduce yourself. Now, once you introduce yourself in that first 60 seconds, I like to point up to the top right, and I've got a welcome video that shows up. So you can see welcome to automation links when I point. So if they want, they can go watch my welcome video, and they can learn more about who I am. So I don't have to spend too much time introducing myself, because what you want to do is you're the teacher in this video. You want to just educate, provide value. You don't want to waste your time talking too much about yourself. So you can go reference that welcome video. Now, towards the end, I think this is another really big game changer, is I ask people to subscribe. So I give a thumbs up here, and you can add this. And then I tell them to check out the next video in the playlist. And what I'm doing is, you can see here, is I'm talking about X ads every single week, same day, same time, every Friday at 12. I post a video. And then at the end of my video, I reference, go check out the next video in this playlist so you can learn more. Super easy to do. You go into playlist in your channel, and what you want to do is create a playlist around the general topic you're speaking about. And if we go to my actual channel here, you're going to see that I've got my profile picture, my banner, my welcome video. I'm live right now, so that's normally would be the welcome video. And then I've got a full playlist: X marketing and ads, YouTube marketing and ads, and marketing follow-up. And you can see I'm keeping these on brand. Now, you guys, if you're new or you haven't started yet, just do one playlist. You don't need 3. I've been doing this for 8 years now. So I would focus on that one playlist, creating one video every single week about that topic, becoming the educator, and really diving in. See, I got system right there. So you can do that. Another thing that I want to, before I get back into the comments, is branding. So since I used to have a different profile picture here, since keeping my profile picture the same across all channels, people start remembering me. So whatever your X profile picture is, your LinkedIn profile picture, your Instagram profile picture, make the same profile picture on YouTube, and then they remember you. Because if somebody goes to YouTube and they see a picture they've never seen before, they don't know you, they don't trust you, they don't remember you. That's the key. Aaron, you've been doing YouTube a while. I made this change where now I'm doing the same thumbnail style across all my videos. Now people, when they watch this video, they relate and remember this video and this video and this one every time they go to YouTube, because they remember that same look, that same font, that same color. So instead of making your thumbnails, back in the day, I used to make them all crazy. So they see this video today, they won't remember that one tomorrow, and they'll have no idea who I am in this one here. So that's what I want to encourage you guys to do, is start focusing on consistent branding as well, because then people actually remember you. Thanks, Jonah. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm going to keep this on my channel. It's recording live on the YouTube channel now. So you guys can come back and reference this. And obviously I'll be doing all the SEO that I'm about to show next. But what I want you guys to do is, if you can, just copy this entire script and just use this. I've got the full AI script that we're going to dive into next. Zach, I'm looking forward to seeing your channel too. Appreciate you hopping on. All right, so that's the overview, right? We want your channel to be relatable. We want it to look good. We want to have playlists. We want to make sure we find the right title. Now it's actually time to make the video. You're going to leave a comment, tell them to comment in the first 30 seconds of your video. You're going to tell them at the end of the video to subscribe and to check out the next video in the playlist. And what that's going to do for YouTube is get them to watch the next video, the next video, the next video. More and more of your clients, your leads, are actually going to be watching your videos from their TV now. And YouTube's trying to be more and more like Netflix, which is why I'm encouraging you to create the playlist. Now let's break down the playlist real quick. So in the playlist here, you want to think about the one broad topic. So my one broad topic is marketing, automation, and follow-up. That's my main broad topic. And what I want to do is create 12 strategic videos breaking down each step to actually implement this for yourself. So what's one broad topic you can think of now? What's your broad topic? And then that your ideal customer would want to learn from. You're not going to be able to make one video about that broad topic and compete with all these other people that have been on YouTube. But what you can do is take your one broad topic, create the playlist from it, and then create 12 strategic videos with longer term search terms. And when I mean longer term search terms for anyone is how to create a marketing strategy. That's long. If I just made a YouTube video about marketing strategy, there's no way I'm competing with any of these guys. They've been on YouTube. They've got hundreds of thousands, if not millions of followers. That's the key. So you can't just rank for 2 words. You got to really dive in, and you've got to make that long-term 4, 5, 6 words in length there. Zach, everyone go follow Zach. Let's subscribe to Zach on the YouTube. Zach, I got Jonah. Aaron, you're easy. Just type in Aaron's name on there. All right. So now next thing I want to do is actually publish the video. So I'm going to come in here. I'm going to go to my video that I'm creating right here. And didn't save that. So I'm going to call it system. If I could spell, I'm going to go ahead and save that. Now I'm really focused on my keywords here in the search term. So in this description here, I'm taking AI, grabbing the transcription from my video, and I'm actually creating this full description and then with actual chapters. Now, this is super cool. I want to show you guys this. Look at this right here. And it says 13 key moments in this video. Now, what really made me get to this next level was when I got a new Blackstone grill and I looked up how to grill salmon on a grill. Let's just do it. How to grill salmon on a Blackstone grill. This is the very first video that showed up for me. And I said, wait a second. I just went to Google to learn something, and the first thing they showed me was a YouTube video. And by the way, I can just hit this down arrow, and I don't have to watch these 4 steps. I can go directly to this part right here. Watch this on Google without even going to YouTube. And that's when it instantly realized you guys can do this too. You can show up when somebody wants to learn something. Make sure you do these chapters properly. And from there, you're going to show up and get leads from this. So what you want to do is go in here in my prompt that I'm about to show you. It's going to show you how to properly space these out. So you can see this one I did. Sometimes AI messes up. they need to be at least, I think, 15 or 20 seconds apart. So I'm just going to make that 17 sec. Let's make it 27. If you don't do these right, it's not going to actually show up those chapters. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this prompt I'm going to send you guys. Here's the prompt. It's going to give you this title. So you can go ahead and grab the title. It's going to help us find that title. I'm going to throw it in. We're going to go to your YouTube video here. I'm going to click on that. And as long as the video has been uploaded for more than an hour or two, you're going to scroll down to transcript, show transcript. You're going to highlight here, grab it right down. You're going to copy that. You're going to go back to ChatGPT. You can see my prompt says add transcription from video. I'm going to paste it in, and now it's going to create my titles. So I know that was quick. I want to run through this. You guys can always come back and reference this. But if you don't upload the video to YouTube yet, you can use a free software like CapCut. If you use the online version, they allow you to download the transcriptions. Just upload your video to CapCut, go over to captions on the left, and you'll find the export button there. All right, the next thing we want to do is grab that transcription. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys that. And you're going to see that there's a couple super important things that we need to highlight. I'm going to send you guys this. Important, add the time here, how long your video is. And then right here, you want to add your title here. So I'm going to go back to ChatGPT. I'm going to paste that in. I'm going to go back to my video. I'm going to grab my title, go back. And Aaron's probably hating me over there because I don't think he uses ChatGPT anymore. He's a little more advanced than I am with the AI. Aaron, what are you using for transcriptions and things like this? 627. So I'm going to put the title in here. I'm going to scroll down to that big part that I showed you guys, and we're going to say 627 is the length, and boom, it's going to create the full description from me there. Ben, what's up, Ben? All right, everyone subscribe to Ben. So we got a couple channels here. Let's pause for a second so I can take a drink of my Coke Zero. I don't know if anyone, if you sit at a desk all day, you Diet Coke or Coke Zero, or hopefully there's no Pepsi fans on right now. That would be a disappointment. We'd kick you off the live if you're a Pepsi drinker. All right, so we got Ben Fitterman email. We got Zach Wilmington, Zach Willow. We've got Mr. Jonah. And like I said, there's no ratio for followers on YouTube. Subscribe to as many people as you possibly can to support them. No one's going to care. Mr. Mike Cole, thanks for joining. Health Biz Scale, great. Ben's got the seltzer. Man, you're making me feel guilty over here with the Coke Zero. And if anyone's just joining us now, what we're doing is we're finding out how to show your YouTube videos right here at the top of Google search. That's what truly has made the impact in my channel. I get about 150 leads a month from my YouTube channel because it's people going to YouTube to learn something, and then they realize that they don't have time or don't want to actually go implement it. So they call me and they ask if they can hire me. So I'll get somebody from YouTube, like Zeroke Gaming, that shows up to my channel, maybe hopefully learning something. And then when they realize they don't want to learn this XAD stuff on their own, they call me. So implement this for you. Show up, be the educator on these search terms, how to, what is, teach them something, give them everything, give them the secret sauce. Somebody asked me a couple weeks ago, do I just tell them exactly how to do it? Yes, you tell them exactly how to do it, because 99.9% of people will never take the time to go become an expert and do it. So if you're the expert, you just need to realize I'm going to show them how to do it. They're going to realize that they don't have time to do it. They'll call me because I was the expert and I'm actually taught them that. All right, so now we've got our title. This is exactly what they're going to type in to Google. I don't have much competition because I changed plan to system. Now I've got my description here. I'm introducing myself, my business. I'm going to tell them exactly what I'm going to teach them, the secret sauce. I'm going to let them skip to different chapters easily so they can instantly learn how to flip and cook until done. And then what I'm going to do is give them an even better breakdown. Like literally, if you want to go do this, go install Tag Manager. If you want to do this, go do this. If you want to do this, use this software. And then I'm just going to do a few things, add my affiliate recommendations here. And then this is something I just started adding that AI and ChatGPT are showing my videos in the searches now. Perplexity, ChatGPT, Grok, whatever you prefer. How to run X ads for beginners. Here's a YouTube video showing you exactly how to do that. Now, it's not truly optimized yet, but it will be soon. They're starting to implement this. It shows up in your channel, but it will be soon. Apple is selling all of our data. I'm sorry, ChatGPT. Any search I do, they're selling that data to Apple, so they can start running ads. So when somebody says how to grow my business, I'll use Jonah as example. He does profit and pricing. So how to improve my profit in my business. YouTube will show up either here as SEO or as an ad. So what I'm doing is I'm going back to ChatGPT, and after they help me with my description, I'm saying, hey, give me 10 around this topic. And it's going to give me these 10 search terms that somebody might type into ChatGPT or Perplexity or whatever they use. And I'm just giving them that reference so they can find it. All right. So the next thing we want to cover, thank you, Ben. I appreciate your guys' comments. This is awesome. We're all going to grow. It takes time, but this is an investment into your business. And like I said, I'm teaching you this because the power is incredible. 150 leads a month from YouTube. All those comments that I get, I responded to like 100 comments the other day, and they're all people that went and followed me on X, and then they went and subscribed to my channel, and then they filled out the form on my site. All right, so next is branding. So this is something that's pretty new, and I use Canva for this. I don't know if you guys use Canva, but what I did was I hired a professional photographer to take these pictures of me. It's a game changer. Like people, it's the perception people see when they hit your channel. Are you, and let's go back in my old videos, oldest here. No one trusts me with these videos. No one cares about me. They don't trust me. I'm not going to be able to charge $10,000 a month for my service. I've got this crazy mohawk here, really low quality videos. But all I had to do was get one photo shoot done. And now what I'm doing is making these professional thumbnails with hooks, which I'll show you in a minute, to get somebody to say, all right, here's how I can rank #1 on Google. Here's cost per click. And that's really, and then I'm just using Canva for this and creating 3 different versions. So what I want to do is download 3 different versions. I'm going to go to my thumbnail and I'm going to go ahead and do test and compare. And it's going to let me test 3 different thumbnails. And basically my users are going to tell me exactly which ones these are. I just have to, probably be nice if I save these. It might work better. You guys have any questions about the thumbnails and these pictures? I mean, it's the difference on these, because what they're going to do, this is actually helpful. Let me break it down a little more before I dive too deep. Let me get back to this. Anyone watch Netflix? You got anyone has a favorite show on Netflix? They freaking get me every single time on Netflix with a different thumbnail, and I think it's a totally different video every single time. So when I log into Netflix, I've already watched this entire series, and I'm like, is this a new video? Is this a new movie? Is this a new show? And I'm basically going, and it's the same show I've already watched. They just changed the thumbnail. So they're changing the thumbnail every week or every month on me, which is crazy because it makes me go back and actually watch it and click on it. So that's what I want to encourage you guys to do, is really test out these thumbnails and see, all right, which one is going to be the winner. And after a few weeks, it's going to actually show that top thumbnail at the beginning. All right, the next thing is you're going to find that playlist that you're going to talk about. You're going to go ahead and link that playlist here. Next thing is, I don't know if you guys saw, but YouTube is now saying that altered content you're not going to get monetized for. So anyone that's doing AI, so just hit no. If you're not making AI videos, hit no. It'll help your channel grow. Then tags. This says it's really not that important, but I do it anyway. So when you guys get this prompt, just scroll down. We got the description. And I just skipped that, unfortunately. We're going to scroll down to this one right here. We're going to paste that in. And it's going to give us those high intent search terms that you're just going to copy and paste in here. I'm basically telling it in the prompt to make sure that they're separated by commas. Make sure there's that comma there so you guys don't have to manually put these in. And sorry for skipping this. Let's go back. On the thumbnails, what I want to do is tell AI to give me 3 to 5 word hooks to really get them to want to click on my thumbnails. And that people have literally seconds to decide if they're going to click on your thumbnails. So it's going to give you a bunch of hook options from the transcription from your video. You're going to go ahead and say, stop paying for ghosts. You're going to go back here. You're going to paste that in. And that's going to be a keyword. if somebody's scrolling through YouTube and they say, stop paying for ghosts, like that might capture someone's attention. What I like to do is just dial down into the best 3 here. And I'm going to go and just implement that here. You can feel free to reach out to me if you guys want this exact framework here. You just can't use my pictures. You guys don't want to look like me anyways there. So, all right, from there, next, I do like putting the location where I film from. Someone like, if you're in a city, you can even put New York in here or Miami because there might be more people getting on YouTube watching that. I just post where I'm from. And then this is something that Aaron actually taught me. Aaron, thank you for teaching me this because I have seen an increase in visitors. You want to come down, and especially if you're not the entertainer, hopefully you're the educator teaching people, change your category to education, change it to how to, and put in those timestamp chapters of what somebody's actually searching in Google, AI, or YouTube to find you, and you'll actually get more visitors from this. All right, hopefully this is helpful, guys. Who's going to implement this? If you implement this, please send me the video. I'll leave a comment. I'll watch the whole video through. A couple things YouTube wants is somebody to watch your whole video through. So just make sure you're providing the helpful education in your videos. And then they want you to watch the next video and they want people to comment. So I'll definitely comment and watch your whole video through. Appreciate you guys being on here. Give information, sell implementation. That's right. All right, so now your video's uploaded, your description's ready, all your AI stuff's in here. It's all looking good. You're ready to publish, but don't publish yet. What you want to do is add that card. So click on card, and you're going to see in the video when I reference, hey, I'm Brad Smith, owner of Automation Links. I'm not going to, and this, you can actually have fun with this. I'm not going to bore you talking about myself. So if you want to learn more about me, you can check out this video here. All right, let's dive into it. So that's kind of my script, and you guys want to figure that out. What's your script? Hey, if you want the full thing I show you today, comment system down below. I'm Brad Smith. I'm not going to bore you talking about myself. You can check out this video here. And all you got to do is click that welcome video. Take some time, create a professional welcome video. It only really needs to be 1 to 2 minutes long. All right, from there, the next thing you can do is add the end screen. And what you want to do at the end of your videos is, I think I showed you here in this one, right at the end, I'm going to say, subscribe to my channel and check out this next playlist. What's really cool is they let you fully customize this. So you can move it over. So you do your thumbs up on this side, move it over. You do your thumbs up on this side, move it over. And if you point, check out the next playlist. You can go ahead and move it wherever you want, just opposite your face so you don't cover your face. Make sure you point, and that should allow them to, when they get to the end, subscribe to your channel and then watch the next video. All right, so the next thing is I'm really seeing a difference when I set it as Premiere. So if you go back to my channel and you scroll to the top, I want you guys to say when you're going to upload and what you're going to upload so you start having return visitors. What you want is subscribers to return every single week. So you want to publish your video same day, same time, and set it as Premiere so they can be notified when that video goes live. So you can see right here, I'm going to publish this for August 15th. I'm going to set it for 12 p.m. I'm going to do it for New York time zone. Set as Premiere. Now, if you want to take it to an entire new level, which I started implementing, you can actually set up this Premiere, and I like to just give the countdown 1 minute, and you can create a trailer. So just like a trailer for your favorite movie or your TV show, I've got a YouTube trailer saying, hey, I'm Brad Smith. In this video, I break it down, teach you how to do it. It'd be awesome if you subscribed. I'm not going to introduce myself again in my video. You just learn more about me. There's the trailer, and I'm going to hit save. Now, what I can do is I've got it all set up to publish tomorrow at 12. I have my Premiere. I'm going to hit save. And now when somebody goes to watch this video, they'll actually see it in their search term. They're going to see my channel video, introducing myself. I put nice big captions there, and they can click notify me, and their phone will go off so that they can get notified when my video goes live. Is anyone actually going to do this? It'd be awesome if you guys did this. Please do it. It doesn't happen overnight, but in a year from now, you're going to come back and be like, wow, I'm sure glad I did that. All right, Ben, 20 leads a month next year, 50 leads a month next year. You're going to, these leads, when I tell you guys the leads you get from YouTube are best leads you'll ever get. So Rock's going to do it. Can't wait to come back and see it. Shy is going to do it. Thanks for jumping on, Shy. When I had a guy this like in July, end of July, filled out my form, scheduled a call, got on the call, and he said, Brad, I watched the last 8 of your YouTube videos. I'm ready to sign up. And this offer is a $9,000 offer. I told him it's $9,000. He paid me within minutes. So the leads that you get after you grow this and actually implement these are incredible. And we actually went and looked. And I said, can I ask you? He was a cool guy. I said, let's go to your YouTube. Are you subscribed? He never even subscribed. He watched 8 of my videos, learned everything, said I don't have time to do it on my own, never subscribed. And after a couple months of watching my videos, he paid me within minutes. Didn't waste my time. If somebody actually watches more than one of your videos on YouTube, Alex Hermosi said this, it actually takes, I think, like 98 videos, short videos or posts for somebody to trust you the way they would trust you from an hour-long YouTube video. So Rock's going to do it. Shy's going to do it. Awesome. Let's do it. All right. So the next thing is actually getting some traffic to these things. So anyone can go publish your video, but now it's time to get traffic. Let's dive into it. So next thing we want to do is go to your website, and you can see right here that I created a blog post. I don't know if you guys have a website or not. Hopefully you have a website. You can see I take every single one of my YouTube videos and we create a blog post about it. Now, it's not just any blog post. What it is, it's a blog post with the exact title of my video. Here's the title of my video. Here's my blog post. And a couple things. Here's 4 frequently asked questions with answers at the top for AI in Google. And here's my YouTube video embedded. So after we publish this blog, we're going to go index it, and we're going to share it, and we're going to tell Google that here's the title of my blog, here's the title of my YouTube video. And by the way, you don't have to show them this. You can just give them the summary of this in your search term. Remember what I did with the Blackstone Grill? How to grill salmon. Here's a summary. And when I click on that, it actually does. It keeps me in Google. And by the way, if I scroll down a little bit, it's just showing me a ton of videos. No one even has blogs on this. Oh, it's because I'm under videos. Can you grill salmon in a Blackstone? How long does salmon take? How to grill fish? How to have a flip salmon on the grill? Look at these 4 things, summaries that they're giving them. I'm telling Google, hey, here's that question people ask me. Here's the description. Just show me here. Now, yeah, you're thinking, oh man, no one will ever go to my website, or no one will ever watch my video. They will, because essentially I went and subscribed to this person's YouTube channel. At some point, I went to the blog post to learn a little bit more, and you might just not have somebody click, but at least you're showing up above all these old scammy blogs that people used to do down below. So that's going to be key there. So you're going to create the blog post. You're going to add your YouTube video to this. And then what you're going to do is go to your blog section. You're going to copy that URL. You're going to publish it. And then you're going to go and you're going to make sure you have Google Search Console set up. Now, eventually, Google Search Console will actually find your blog and they'll find your video. But it might take weeks. It might take months. What we can do is go accelerate this. So I can go in here, copy my URL, paste it in. And then when you hit this page, you're going to say request indexing. And it's going to immediately tell Google that your YouTube and your blog are published. Show me on the first page. It might take longer than that. Then you're going to go set up a Bing Webmasters tool. And you're going to go put this in. Looks like I have it from my client up here. What you're going to do is you're going to do URL inspection. You're going to paste it in. And you're going to hit inspect. And you're going to tell Bing. Which AI does Bing have? Is that Perplexity? So you're going to start showing up in whatever Bing owns. There. Then let's take it to the next level. You're going to go write a short article on Medium, short article on Reddit, and you're going to go embed your YouTube video here. It's easy. You just copy the URL of your video, copy it here, go to Medium, write that little summary of what people are searching for, put your YouTube video in here, and then link it to your blog post with a link. Then you're going to publish it. Then you're going to go to LinkedIn. You're going to grab that thumbnail. You're going to put your thumbnail at the top of an article, write a new article. You're going to put the exact same title in. You see I messed that up. It needs to be the same. Title needs to be same across. Give it a little summary. Add the link to your blog. embed your YouTube video in here. Go to ChatGPT. Say, hey, by the way, I've got this new blog. Can you index it for me? Now, I'm not saying this works now, but it will someday. So I'm going to say, hey, I have this new blog and YouTube video. Can you index it and show it to people when they search for these questions? Give it all the info. Might need to give it that YouTube video link as well. And it's going to give me some more information on how to make sure I get that indexed. And then from there, this is what you want. When somebody searches for your topic, specifically those 3 to 4 words, at some point, whether it's a week from now, a year from now, or 2 years from now, you're going to start showing up in the searches. You can see this one was April 17th. This one right here was 4 days ago. For some reason, they're showing my video twice here. I don't know why, but that's really cool. So you can see 7 key moments in this video. Shows the different screens with my funny face. And they can just go here. And they can learn from me that exact question that they asked in Google. So let's do it. Let's actually go implement this. If I want to get into some questions, if anyone has any questions, sounds like you guys are on board. I appreciate you hanging in with me. I know you're probably all busy. Business owners are the hardest to get on these live streams because they're busy. You probably have client calls. You got a million tasks you got to do. So I appreciate you guys hopping on. Hopefully this was helpful. I really appreciate it. Ben's give information, sell implementation. That's really the goal there. Does anyone have any questions that I should dive into deeper? And if not, let's start subscribing to each other's channels. I'm going to post my link in and let's all start following each other. Boom, there's mine in the view. Now, it looks like it's pretty easy for you guys to actually go and add this custom URL. Let's dive into that. So if you click on customization here, you can create your banner, make sure that profile picture is good, and then put your handle there. And then this is where you're going to tell them exactly when you're going to upload those videos and what you're going to upload. Add a URL link to your landing pages or your newsletter. And then you can go ahead and go to your home tab here and you can add that channel trailer that says welcome to my channel if they haven't subscribed. And you can add a featured video for returning customers. This is actually something a guy named Iman Ghatzi talks about, is after somebody subscribed, put like a 10 to 20 minute course video here that teaches them everything. And then it'll actually build relationships. From there, you can set up your different playlist here on your channel. And that's what it's going to look like when somebody comes to my channel. They're going to see the banner, the information, my links, my welcome video, for you videos, and then my playlist there. All right. Luna Core from X, appreciate you joining me. Your support's been awesome. Just starting to get your channel going. It looks like it's really good. So I want to encourage you to keep it up. Try to get one video out there every single week. I don't have a consistent spot to record my videos with a cool background. Looks good right now. I don't want to use the excuse not to record, but branding. So what I would do is there's a couple softwares I would recommend. For me, I really like Tela.tv. Let's see what that looks like. And what they're going to do is, oh, there's two. Wrong one. And what they're going to do is allow you to do like a blurred background, Ben. And you can do a cool blurred background. You can actually go to Google and save a high quality picture. And you can add that to the back of your background there. So let's look and see if it'll let me here. Oh, yeah, it just downloads on your computer. So that's totally fine. The goal is education and help them and provide value. So just do a fake background for now. And feel free to just go to my video and steal my exact method. Introduce yourself and then share your screen. The reason I like Tela is, oh, I wasn't even showing you guys the right page. Sorry about that. Here's Tela here. And you can see what they do is they take two different videos here and they let you do your profile on the right or the left. You can move your profile picture around and then they let you share your screen. And then you can actually download it in two files. So Ben, what I would do is I would do a fake background, nice professional fake background. Make sure you have a good camera and a good mic so you sound and look good on the main screen. Blur the background if you want. And then use Tela to show your whole face. And then just hit a button and it shares your screen. And then what you can do is I really like, I'll go to one of my videos here. I really like showing my face at first in those first, 60 seconds. And then when I say, all right, let's not wait any longer, let's dive in. And then I share my screen. And then at the end, I come back to my face. So I would recommend you guys do that. Show your face, share your screen, and then come back and show your face. So that's super key there. Use that Tela to do that. Yeah, you can use Descript. Yeah, whatever you want. I've never used Descript, but as long as it gives you the two files or lets you do one screen share and one face, I like doing the face and then screen and then face at the end. So I just want to encourage you guys, try to get to what you're going to, the lesson, what you're going to teach in those first 60 seconds. Another funny thing, hook, that's actually been helpful is at the beginning of my videos, I'll say, hey, this video is going to be boring, but you're going to learn something. Or, hey, in today's video, I'm going to teach you exactly how to set up X ads. It may be boring, but you're going to learn exactly how to do it. I'm just going to give you the full thing. Another thing you can do, which is pretty interesting, and I'm testing this out because like I mentioned, YouTube wants people to watch from the beginning to the end and then watch the next video. So what I tell them sometimes to do is, hey, I have my editor put it at the beginning. If you want to hurry up and learn this, hit the gear icon, hit the playback speed, and bump me up to 1.5. I'm going to talk really fast. I'm going to sound like a mouse, but you're going to learn it quicker. And people, the comments are hilarious. They'll be like, wow, thank you. I didn't want to sit through that whole 20-minute video anyways. So, all right, cool. So as we wrap this up, I'm going to pull up the YouTube channels again. We got Shy /@Lunacore0. Go subscribe. Awesome channel there. I subscribed a while ago. Keep making those videos. Mike, appreciate you hopping on. Health Biz Scale. Go subscribe to Mike. Throw the ticker. All right. And then we've got Mr. Ben. Appreciate you joining me. Ben Fitterman-email. You better be talking about email on that channel. We got Zach Wilmington, Zach-Willow, which is crazy. I'm live in Wilmington, so what a good last name. And then we got Mr. Jonah. And then Jonah's channel's new as well. Aaron McKee. I mean, you better not have competition, Aaron. No one has that last name. Then we got Aaron. I'll throw up on the screen here. Let's grow. Let's grow. Awesome, team. We'll appreciate it. What I'll do is I'll make sure I connect with all of you and send you all an email with the full script. And what I really want you to do is just start from the top here and do step-by-step on your next video. So the first step is you're going to go through the title prompt, and you need to have your transcription first before you start this. So go to CapCut or Descript or upload it on YouTube and get that transcription, because the transcription is what fuels this. Then we're going to do the description for your video. And then you're going to come up with the hooks for your thumbnails. And then you're going to come up with your playlist SEO. So you want to make sure your playlist has the SEO included. Choose no to the altered content. I basically started from the top of your YouTube video upload to the bottom. So you can start from the top and move your way down. Then you've got your hashtags, which aren't too important, but I do it anyways. Then you need to do your how-to prompt. That's that how-to section at the bottom of your video. And then from there, you can test those thumbnails there, add the end cards, end screen, suggested playlist, and then launch. So, all right. Appreciate you all joining me. Keep growing your YouTube channel. Don't give up. It's actually taken me 8 years, over 900 videos to get to this point. But I promise you, if you take these lessons, you'll probably be able to get there a lot quicker than me. If you've got a better personality than me and you can entertain a little bit and get people excited, you might grow faster. And just be consistent. Once a week for the next year, you got this. I made a commitment to myself to do 3 a week this year, and I'm on track. I haven't missed a week. I've made 3 every single week all year. I'm going to commit to the end of the year, and let's see what happens. So appreciate you guys joining me again. Go subscribe to each other's channels, and I hope you have a good rest of your Thursday.